Hey, everybody, and welcome back to today's Bible verse of the day. Today's Bible verse is Jeremiah 29, verse 13. Here's what it says.
And you will seek me and find me when you search for me with all your heart.
So, what's being said here? My personal interpretation of it is that when we go to seek God, we will find Him and we will want to seek Him if we put our whole hearts into it. Because if we don't do it with a sincere heart and a heart longing to know Him, then we're only going to know of Him. Seeking knowledge of God is great and all, but at the end of the day, it should be a relationship with Him that we're looking for, and that can only be done right here. That can only truly be done if we put our whole hearts into it and give Him our whole heart. Just like another verse says, love the Lord your God with all your mind, all your heart, all your soul, and all your strength. So if we don't put our hearts into it and we only have it on our mind, then we're only ever going to know of Him, but we're not truly going to know Him the way that we should want to. When I was 18, as many of you know, I grew up in the LDS church. For those of you who don't know, at 18, I thought I could do it all myself. I was struggling with my faith. I was already starting to head down a bad road. And I had that attitude of, you know what, I'm going to do what I want to do and nobody's going to stop me. It's not a good mentality to have. I ended up going down a real bad road. I started running with the wrong kind of people. I got in a lot of trouble. And ended up in constant situations that I never should have ended up in. All because I wanted to do it myself. I wanted to do my own thing, go my own way. You know, I didn't need God. God was just somebody that I heard about in church. And, well, several years on that road eventually led to realizing in 2023 that, you know what, I'm an idiot. Pure and simple. I'm dumb. Because looking at the way my life was during those years and the feelings it brought me, the thoughts that it caused me to have, I realized that, you know what, I need Jesus. I need Him in my life. Because this trying to figure it out for myself thing is not working. Me trying to do things my way, that ain't it. Because at the end of the day, He is the way. He is the truth, and He is the life that we should want to live. He is the perfect role model for anybody. So, yeah. It was the greatest decision I ever made. Was fully surrendering and giving my life back to Him in a way that I didn't fully understand when I was baptized at 8 years old in the LDS church. at that point in my life, I did it because, well, that was the practice. That was just how you did it in the Mormon church. At 8 years old, you got baptized. Have your sins washed away. But you know what? At 8 years old, you're still innocent. Like, yeah, you should know the difference between right and wrong, but you're innocent to the point you don't recognize it as I'm sinning. You know, you're a little kid. You're just doing stuff that will get you grounded. You know, and so to be honest, I have actually been considering getting rebaptized now that I truly understand that. Hey, you know what? The way I was living from 18 to my mid to late 20s was not okay. That was a truly sinful life that I was living. And now I truly understand the gospel. I truly understand the sacrifice that was made because of his love for me. So yeah. So my challenge to you is, if you haven't already and you want to seek him out, put your whole heart into it. Give him your heart. Be sincere of heart, and you will find him, and you will come to know him, not just know of him. And I promise you, it will be the greatest day of your life. Thank you for joining me for today's Bible verse of the day. I know it's been a while. Still trying to get a good rhythm going. Same with starting back doing my ministry course to become a minister, which I have wonderful news. I am going to be getting an endorsement letter from a pastor that I found on here, whose live stream church services I have been watching every Sunday. And so yeah, I am really excited about that. I am that much closer to getting ordained as a minister. And I started thinking today, I was like, I have Bible verse of the day, but I want to make it to where it's not just a channel. I want it to be the way I do my ministry. So I got to thinking, Bible verse of the day, it's a good name, straight to the point. But there are so many channels that are called Bible verse of the day. So I've decided that it's going to be, my the way I do my ministry. And I started thinking, and I thought, you know what? There are so many names out there taken, and they just go straight. They all go straight to the point of, this is what we do, so this is what we're gonna call it. And that's what I did with this account, along with the YouTube channel. So then I got to thinking, well, if I'm gonna make it just flat out the way I do my ministry, just doing, teaching one Bible verse at a time, then maybe I should come up with a different name for it. And so I got to thinking, and only one thing came to mind. And that name was the Alternative Christian Ministries. Now, that might sound weird to some of you, but here is the meaning behind it. I have posted on here before, maybe not on this account, but on my main one, that I am a alternative Christian. Now, what does that mean? It means that I'm an outsider. I am on the outside looking in of everybody, of several subgenres: country, western, alternative. So the alternative Christian ministries is pretty much just means all inclusive. Anybody's welcome to check it out and hear the word of God. So yeah, this is no longer just Bible verse of the day. It is now Bible verse of the day by the Alternative Christian Ministries. Discovering the word of God one verse at a time. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that name, and I am really happy to begin this journey. Now for a little bit of a shameless plug. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed my shirt. It's got the 3 crosses. It says, "It is finished," John 19:30. I'm sure you were looking at my bracelets. Notice those. If you're wondering where to get them, go to Fearlessly Faithful, either online or download it from your app store and check it out. It is some great Christian merch. It's where I get almost all of mine. Shirts, jackets, hats, bracelets, even pens. They got it all. You will not regret it. And so yeah, go check them out. Fearlessly Faithful LLC. Tell them I sent you.